Hey everyone, it's Rick. I decided to do a vlog. Right now I'm in downtown Los Angeles. Actually, I'm on the outskirts of Skid Row. Let's see, right here you can see, does that say Skid Row right there? I don't know if you can see it. Um, Let me see here. Yeah. But anyways, if you hear any of that noise, it's my air conditioning running. It's pretty hot down here in downtown Los Angeles right now. What is it? It's like mid 90s. Yeah, it's pretty hot. Anyways, I come down to Los Angeles, when I have to come down here for business or family or something. I spend the weekend down here and just sleep in my car. I go to Commerce Casino and just have some fun, make a weekend out of it. But I like downtown. Downtown's a nice area, but you could go from like a really bad area to like a really nice area in downtown pretty quick. Right now, I'm on the outskirts of Skid Row. This is 7th Street right here, which if you keep going down further, you'll pretty much hit the heart of Skid Row. I'll show some footage while I'm talking, but anyways, I decided just to come down here and just to chill. People just like seeing videos of Skid Row for some reason, so I thought I'd just come down here and shoot some footage. And it kind of reminds me too, back in the day, I didn't live on Skid Row, but I spent a lot of time there, especially in the mid 2000s and like the mid 2010s. I came down there a lot when I was in my drug addiction. And it reminds me a lot, when in those days when I came down here, where I was at versus where I am right now. I do talk about it in other videos. I do mention drug addiction a lot, just because it has to do with a lot of my, a lot of stuff I learned throughout life. Been clean for 6 years though, so I've been clean for a while. And I definitely don't have any urges to go back on it. Although I don't know how it is in the places you live, but down here in San Diego and Los Angeles, my drug of choice was heroin. And I mean, I'm sure it's still around, but for the most part, at least the people I know, because there's, I have some close friends that do opiates and people I know in my past that do it. It seems like, it was all replaced by fentanyl, and I just won't touch that stuff. I mean, just in the last 3 years, I've probably known, I don't know, close to half a dozen people that died of fentanyl overdose. So this is pretty dangerous, and I won't even try it. But even if it wasn't, I still wouldn't do it. But yeah, heroin just went dry, so that kind of helps, me staying off of it. But anyways, yeah, so I come down to Skid Row sometimes when I'm in the area, because I like to shoot some video for you guys. And it just reminds me of those bad days that I went through. Like, stay off of it, because you could just end up down here like some of these people, and this is not a good area. I personally, my experiences down here, I personally didn't have any problems with people down here. Maybe because they knew, when they looked at me, they knew I was a customer, and so they saw money, so they kept me, I wouldn't say safe, but they didn't screw around with me or anything. And I would be down here like around like midnight or 2 o'clock in the morning, because during the daytime, especially during times like this where there's like a heat wave, it's like it's very hot outside. So at nighttime, it's like really a lot more active, and probably everyone's like trying to stay out of the heat, or sleeping all day or something like that. So I don't know, but anyways, but yeah, those weren't good days though, that's for sure. I mean, at that time, I wasn't really going through any consequences, so it wasn't that bad. As far as, I mean, I met a lot of people, and people are very talkative, that's for sure. But yeah, those are some weird days. Like, I'm the type of person that gets along with anyone. It doesn't matter, like, if you're on the street or like you're some professional guy. Like, I could just talk to anyone. I could just have a conversation with anyone of all walks of life. I remember I went down there during that time, and it was mostly at that time. It's changed now because now it's like mostly meth and fentanyl. But back then, it was mostly crack and heroin. I mean, it was so easy to get. I mean, you could drive down and they'll come up to you, and they'll go white or black, white or black, for like crack or heroin. So at that time in that area, mostly it was crack. So there was a lot of crack addicts down there, but some of them were crazy, but some of them were just chill. I mean, and down in that area, you think, oh well, why does the police arrest you or something like that? I mean, you're right near a police station too, but they have, like, I don't know if it's like this now, I'm sure it is, but like in this block radius, like 5-10 block radius of Skid Row, as long as you stay in that area and do your thing, the police is not going to bother you. It's just, they're not going to bother just with drug possession. They want to get the people selling it. So people are just like smoking crack right there on the street, broad daylight or at night, just like they're smoking a cigarette. I mean, it's crazy. But so yeah, so as far as if you're a drug addict, I mean, it's a drug paradise down there, but far from paradise, obviously. I'm just saying paradise in a way where you can do it without getting into legal trouble or anything like that. You don't have to look over your shoulder. Anyways, I think that's it. Really got nothing much else to say. I just kind of like talking on vlogs, sort of kind of a way to have a conversation, but not to yourself, because really, actually, I'm talking to you guys, even though I'm talking just to myself on the camera. But I want to share with with anyone who wants to watch. Kind of had a hard week, but anyways, I'll probably talk about it a little bit later. I'm probably going to get out of this area and go back to around the Commerce area. You never know what's going to happen down here. I mean, anything could pop off, all of a sudden. I seen it. Anyways, all right. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.